What's up? What's up? What's up? There we go. It's your boy Big Leak on the mic, and I'm testing out the mic to make sure it's working on stream. Am I good? We good and live on screen. Say what's up to the screen, chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? So, welcome to the book signing of the 4th anthology, I Am Human, presented by TDP. I'm excited to be here. Before we get started, though, can we make some more noise for our teen DJ Trend? You feel me? That's what this is about. It's about bringing over the next generation and making sure that they are taking the lead, all right? So giving DJ Leak a break, DJ Trend about to spin, so let's do it, you feel me? Also, make sure, again, that you go and check out our merch table. It has our anthologies. It has our magazines from our gala for 2025. It has t-shirts representing some schools in Norfolk. We got the green and gold for Norfolk State and Ruffner. I'm going to just plug that. And then we got the burgundy and gold for those mighty bookers, all right? So if you want to rep your school, rep your town, go and grab some TDP merch, also a book. And the books are only $15. We're going to get the kids to learn that. The books are only $15. All right. They're practically free. So before we get started, I want to bring up our executive director. Everybody clap it up. Start making some noise now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. For Michelle Sims.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Yes, I'm taking this off the mic. Okay, I'm Michelle Sims. I'm one of 3 of the executive leadership team. You'll meet Mama D in a little bit, and Andre's doing his master gardener duties, but he will be here with us today. So on behalf of everybody at Teams with a Purpose, we want to welcome you to our Creative Tongues Volume 4 celebration book signing. Yes, give it up. So today we celebrate youth voices. We celebrate writers, truth tellers, rappers, poets, farmers, and activists. This is the 17th annual Hampton Roads Youth Poetry Festival. And we're continuing the legacy of uplifting youth voice, artistic excellence, and social impact through spoken word poetry, music, and storytelling. Creative Tongues Anthology is showcasing original work from youth poets across the region, as well as educators and creatives in our network. It's produced by Teams with a Purpose, and you'll get to meet the editors soon. And it also includes community leaders, original artwork. So you'll see the cover of this anthology has some original artwork on the cover from our young people, as well as inside the anthology. So I'm ready to hear the poetry. Y'all ready? Okay. So before we jump in, I just want to give a few thank yous. Thank you all for being here today. I hope that we hear some hope wrapped up in poetry and music. I know we all need to hear some inspiring, positive news. So I'm excited to be here on this Saturday with you all. I want to thank you to our event hosts, our Aspire Art Gallery, Joan Rhodes Copeland. Yes, with the beautiful jewelry, which I'm like fiending over. We also want to thank our funders that helped to fund this anthology, the Arts Alliance, United Way of Southampton Roads, Virginia Beach Arts and Humanities, and Capital Group, as well as the City of Norfolk. And I'm not sure if our councilman is here yet, but I'm going to pass it back to Malik. Okay. Well, welcome you all. I'm passing it back to our host, Malik. Oh, he's here. Perfect timing. So I want to introduce you to our Norfolk City Councilman, Carlos Clanton of Super Ward 7 to bring greetings from the city.
Everybody doing? Anybody cold? No, but good afternoon, everybody. My glasses are still trying to get used to these transitions. So, it's been an exciting day so far in the city of Norfolk. We were over at the Tucker Day on the south side. Anybody know who Mr. Tucker was? All right, we're gonna have to do that as a special project down there for you all to learn about Mr. Tucker and the South Side. But I'm very happy to be here with you all. Teams with a Purpose. I have known you all as an organization when you first started. And Mama D has been around a long time, and we know about her passion. So y'all give it up for Mama D. And definitely, this is an exciting moment to know that you all are having the book, right? The book launch here today, so I got to make sure I get my copy and that we go ahead and support that. But all the young people who are part of Teams with Purpose, anybody in the book in the room today? All right, come on, who's in the book? All right. We are so proud of you all. I know that my councilman colleague, Councilman JP Page, is on his way. We were all at the same event, but I'm happy to be here with you all for this launch and look forward to continue to help promote our young people and promote what you are doing here in the city of Norfolk. We are very proud of you. We are proud of the work that you all are doing, and we will continue. And I know I will be a partner with you all as you continue to move forward to ensure that Teams with a Purpose continues to do and touch the lives of young people here in the city of Norfolk. So on behalf of the city and our mayor, Kenneth Cooper Alexander, who is not here, but all my colleagues on council, we say support, we say thank you, we support you, and we look forward to seeing many great things from you. So thank you.
Let's keep the claps going for Councilman. Yes, sir. All right. So, our youth are a major reason of why we here. We were gonna have a youth come up to welcome everybody here, but she said she want to use her poetry and her words to do that. So I'm gonna do the welcome on the behalf of all the youth at Teams with a Purpose. They want to say thank you, and now y'all welcome up Brianna for a poem. Let's go.
Duck, duck, goose. You were a freshman when the game started. Duck, duck, goose. You weren't picked. Thank God for that. It means you have loads of time. It means you don't have to go to any of your classes. You don't have to keep your grades up. Colleges don't look at those things anyway. You have 3 more years. Nothing but time. Duck, duck, goose. Once again, you weren't picked. Sophomore year is as easy as pie. You only have passed 2 out of 5 of your SOLs, have 45 absences, and so many missing assignments that you could build a fortress if you wanted to. But it's okay, you have loads of time. Duck, duck, goose. You know, you weren't picked, but you're sure as hell gonna feel like it. Junior year word of advice: don't expect to keep your friends. You really should have taken your sophomore PSAT seriously while you had the time, because now you have to take an SAT, 3 SOLs, and oops, your grades just went down while I was explaining this to you. Keep up. You still have time. Duck, duck, goose. Well, damn. I didn't expect to be picked this quick. School, eat, work, sleep, college, college, college. School, eat, work, sleep, college, college, college. You need to hurry up and get your FAFSA done. You can't lose your spot. If you lose your spot, you lose all of your chances. No colleges, no proms, no problem. If you wanted a career, I would suggest becoming a plumber. I hear they hire all the bums. Oh, don't go to sleep now. You have too many tests to study for. What are you going to do when you get out of college? Quick. Time doesn't stop just because you're lazy. An actor, be realistic. Actors are for people who didn't slack in high school.
Let's clap it up again for the poet Brianna. Our young people, their voices matter. Their voices are amazing. So I just want everybody to look around the room. Just look around the room at the beautiful art. We in a lovely space, right? It look nice, right? So we're about to bring up the owner of this space, the Inspire Art Gallery. Everybody clap it up for Miss Joan Copeland. Yeah. And hey.
Okay, can you all hear me? Yes. How y'all doing? I am so excited. We had a bunch of you came early and you did a lot of stuff, and I appreciate all the help that you did. So as you look on the wall, this is today is actually the first day of our new exhibition, and it's on African American Black history, and there's programs there, but it's called Visions and Visionaries from the Past to the Present. So please take a minute because there's a lot of history on these walls from these pictures. And that's why we picked them, because they had a lot of information for you that would help us learn a little bit more about Black history. And of course, we are we have a gallery, so most of you have already been in the gallery, so have an opportunity to go back in there again and look around, remembering that we're here for your gifts and your family and your relatives. Let everybody know about us so we can stay here. All right? Okay. So I have to say this. I know I'm taking too much time, but Deirdre Love is a gem in our community. I have known her for many years, and I met her when she first got started with this group. I have watched her grow, and I have seen her take people from our communities, all of the cities, not just Norfolk, but she's in all of the cities. And that is a blessing to our community, what you all do for our youth. And I always, every time I see her or talk about her, she knows I do this. I appreciate her. I want to honor her because she's doing a wonderful job. And thank all of you for coming today. And hopefully we'll get a chance to chat and whatever at the end when we get ready to eat. Okay, thank you.
And I just want to say thank you on behalf of Teens with a Purpose again for allowing us to be in this lovely space. Let's clap it up for that. And that was a beautiful segue, because I'm actually going to be passing it over to Mama D to talk about the history a little bit, the origin of how the anthology started, and then I'm going to bring up the editors, the publisher, editors of this year's poem, Miss Shauna and Michaela. All right. So first up, let's clap it up for Mama D.
Hello, beautiful family. So I get to share our beginning of our history of the anthology. So the first anthology, well, when we were thinking about a book to capture the stories of young people, as young people in the community, young people all around whose voices are silent, and we get to go to different places, but a book, it travels even further, and it's personal. It's you're meeting that young person in your bedroom or wherever you are, turning a page in a book. And so when we decided we were going to do the anthology, it had to have a young person as the editor. We had to make sure we used their poems. We don't edit. Well, while they're writing, they work with very highly skilled poets to refine their writing. But once it's done, what they said is what you're going to hear, what you're going to read, what you're going to feel on all of the pages. And then we also thought the people who hold you up, those are the teaching artists and the teacher partners. And we wanted to include them. And then we wanted the young people to also know who's young, who's holding them up. So the alumni, the young people who are alumni to the program, we included their poems. We included poems from people in the community, young and old, who wrote the topics that our young people care about. And then we had some people that have big names in the art field and in the literary arts field who wanted to affirm our work. And we made sure all of that was there. But the main thing, the book started so that we can lift up young people's voices so they can know and see themselves in print, and everybody can have time alone with them in their homes. So that's the beginning, and we're 4 books in, and they're mostly all of them are on the table. So I hope that you'll get your book signed, that you'll purchase a book, and that you spend a lot of time with each of the pages. Thank you.
Let's make some noise for Mama D one more time. We don't have so because I was in the first anthology as a youth. Somebody's about to send me that as a digital version, and I'm gonna read that to y'all today. But to be in the first anthology and to now be helping young people write and edit their poems to be in the anthology now is amazing for me. It shows like youth voices legacy. So I'm really saying this to all the young people in the room. You can start somewhere and you can be greater. It's going to be level up, okay? Like keep working hard, keep striving to be great. And to all the adults in the room, remember that we keep backing these young people because their voices are strong. The shout out, raise your hand if you're a hip turn. Make some noise. Come on, make some noise, hip turns. Yeah. We as the hip turn program as Bloom Force take care of our garden, half acre garden across the street at Purpose Park, and also the garden in the back of our teen center. And I say that because it was my idea to start the garden. I was in sophomore or freshman year of high school, maybe even a little bit younger than that, because yeah. But and I had the idea because our stores were closing, things were getting burnt down, that hey, we need somewhere where our people in this community can go get fresh fruits and vegetables and live better and have a happy life, and be surrounded by good vibes. And Mama D, Miss Michelle, stood behind me and made that dream come true. And now that dream provides jobs for 20 plus young people in this room, and also a certification in landscaping that they can use, a trade that they can use. So young people, we are behind you. We want to let your legacy be shined and be shown every step of the way. So in 10 years, y'all can come back to this space and be like, hey, I started this program for Teens with a Purpose and it's still implemented today. All right. So remember that y'all voices matter and we right behind y'all. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. And now I'm about to bring up our editors for I Am Human Creative Anthology #4. Everybody put your phones up. All right. Let's make some noise for Miss Shauna and Michaela.
Hi guys. Hi, I'm Miss Shauna. I'm the lead teaching artist for Teens with a Purpose. I'm just gonna give the backstory on how I met Michaela because I feel like that needs to be known. Okay, so Michaela was one of my poetry students at Granby High School. Yeah, hey Miss Carter, shout out to Miss Carter, my teacher partner at Granby. Been rocking with her for a long time, ever since she was at ADL. Whoop whoop. And I do believe I had Michaela for like 2-3 years, maybe. When she was about to graduate, I thought it was fitting that she come help out at the center. So she started helping out, volunteering a little, and then she became my poetry assistant in the schools. She started rocking with me at Granby, and she also, our school really is Bayside. That's the one we really go hard at. Not to say we don't love you, Granby, we do. But Michaela was with me at Bayside the most. So in that process, she became a stronger writer. She helped me to edit the young people's poems. So I thought it'd be fitting that she would help out with the book. So Michaela basically took lead on the book. I supported her. Yeah, clap it up for Michaela. I supported her as much as possible when she needed me to, helping to pick out certain poems, helping to contact the young people that we needed to contact, and trying to figure out what pictures would go where. But Michaela really rocked it out. So give it up, Michaela. Give it up for Michaela. Thank you. And I'll let her speak on why we named it I Am Human.
Hey y'all, how we doing? Okay, so a little background when starting this project. So the page that you see, like when you first look at it, I thought it was fitting that all of them were like self-portraits of young people. And when kind of reviewing over the young people's poetry, it was more so fitting of like the overall themes was like, who am I? How do I identify? As a human, we experience a lot of emotions, anger, sadness, inspiration from each other. So when looking at the overall themes of what these young people were saying, like the schools they desire, if they could create their own schools, and who they are and the things that they're feeling and all of these strong emotions and the things in their community that they were feeling, I was like, what a better way to say, who am I than I am human? I am simple. I am hurting. I am grieving. I am all these things. And in better words, we are all just human. We're imperfect. We different. So I thought, hey, self portraits would better describe, because when you look at yourself, you see you, or you see a version of who you want to be eventually. So I thought, hey, I am human would be the best identifier for the overall themes that I was seeing. And yeah, that's how I came up with the title and the page that you see today.
Okay, so I was going to read my poem from the book, if that's okay. All right, cool. And I need my glasses. The print is small. The name of my poem is called Cookies and Milk. Oh, I forgot my purse. I remember the first time I saw my uncle turn into a child. He was holding a brown paper bag and pulled out a large pack of black and white cookies. Stacked to the top with thick cream in the middle, as he began eating them, he followed it down with a half a gallon of almost frozen milk. It is there in Unc's girlfriend's 13th Street project apartment where we connected over Tom and Jerry and sugar-coated breakfast. Me and my Fruity Pebbles, he and his off-brand Oreos, our dimples fell until we became babies again. Unc beamed as bright as his light skin, and I was reminded of how good it feels not to have to worry about the boys outside that sometimes follow me home just to get a thrill, or the scratches left on my face by the girl with the claws. While Unc could just be free from the toxicity of the streets of South Philly, where every dude thought he was hard, carried a gun and baggy jeans just for a chance to give one a squeeze. While most had to sell something on the side just to get by, scrambling to get out of those high rises with the smell of urine on every side. Nevertheless, in the comfort of this 500 square foot of cemented walls, Unc asked me questions that no one else knew the answers to, as if he was a Muslim and I was the Quran. I submitted my 9-year-old wisdom with great honor, since there was pivotal moments in my life when Unc became a placeholder for my father. Eventually, my family and I packed our bags to pursue a new roof again. Still, I would never forget the moments I spent under Unc's wings. My angel in white t-shirt and Levi jeans. The next time I asked Mama about Unc, he was no longer eating his favorite sweets, but whatever they served behind bars. Locked in a cell somewhere too far to visit, although I was free, there was still a part of me that was taken with Unc. The only boy of 7 kids, he filled the void for me and my cousins that our mothers and boyfriends never could. Rightfully so, my respect turned into disappointment, a phrase I could never recite over the phone, for blowing through my life like a summer rain and going by the first December snowstorm. When we spoke from prison, there was more than distance between our words, for somehow his bars were linked to my chains, and we would both have to find our way out. I grew up a baby bird that bloomed into an eagle, yet Unc became addicted to the zoo and got comfortable in a cage. Still, to me, Unc will always be that handsome man with teeth so white who wrestled with demons because he never understood his light. A masked man with 2 different sides. It's difficult to watch an angel and devil collide. I shed a tear for the niece he left behind, the one that had to release him into the wind in order to find a way to fly. Nevertheless, I'll always remember my Uncle John. With that brown paper bag, pulling out that large pack of black and white cookies stacked to the top with cream in the middle, followed by a half a gallon of almost frozen milk. A moment so endearing, I never want to forget the first time I saw Unc become a kid. Thank you.
Let's clap it up again for our editors, Miss Shauna and Michaela. Awesome. I seen Councilman Page just walked in, poet and an artist in his own right. So do you want to come up and say a couple words, Councilman? All right, awesome. Let's clap it up for our representatives, our council people, showing up for the young people. That's what we're supposed to do. Show up for the young people. All right, Don, you ready to spit your poem from the first anthology? All right. So I'm about to bring up an alumni of Teens with a Purpose. Also is a part of our Safe Passage team. Woo woo, keeping us all safe, making sure our young people are in the community, be able to walk to their homes safely, play outside safely. So he's a part of that team. I am also a part of that team. That's why I got on the hoodie. So let's clap it up. Let's make some noise for Don.
How y'all doing? Before I started, I want to do two things before I started. First thing I wanted to do, she ain't here today, but I wanted to shout out Nyla Kelly. The second person that wrote this poem, the other person that wrote this poem that I'm gonna bless y'all with. We had the opportunity throughout the years to go to a festival called Brave New Voices. For the young people in the room, if you haven't been to that festival, if you like writing, you definitely want to lock in because it's one of the most magical, beautiful places you could go. Second thing I want to do, HR. Two up. Two up. Two up. And that's our when a young writer or a writer in any stage comes up, we like to give them that energy. That's like our war cry when we get on the mic and we spill our truth. So all right. Okay. Heavy rain and hurricanes are waves created from triangular trade winds. A tropical punishment, depressing happy viruses with a cold front. Motherland sent the whirlwind. The test all these feel for childhoods sent to the ships. So mad that the wind had carried her child to the other side, stripped mothers to see their loss. The fury her bosom sends. Summer she breastfed. Autumn episodes of hurt. Octobers and Novembers empty her walls again, unhinged as a cycle drowns all those whose environment was fashioned upon by mother's hollow, torn dress. The Elizabeth River is rising. It's overflowing with emotion. The anger, sadness, and frustration of poor black folks pours into our streets, flooding. Tired of seeing our black businesses being engulfed by gentrification, flooding. Tired of seeing crime overwhelm our neighborhoods, flooding. Danger spilling into our homes from stray bullets, the same ones that shattered families. The steady stream of dropouts caused jail cells to run over capacity twice over. What if, 40 from now, we have the ability to seek shelter to the very ships that stranded our heritage here in the first place? A shame. What if our children's children have the opportunity to tell stories of how this used to be Atlantis? A shame. Will the statue of Neptune leave the boardwalk and return to the sea? Will a few feet below sea level suddenly mean that our home isn't worth fighting for? Will the identity of our area go face to face with a war of crime and racial microaggression and get caught up in a riptide pondering? What if the first black mayor in the heart of the 7 cities dived in to pull our ancestors to the shore just a little sooner? How maybe if presidents forgot about global warming after we weathered every single hurricane that tore through us? Nah. Before the 7 cities sink, our youth will be our battleships. They say that the American image of land is one that will last forever, but planning on retreating to higher land doesn't sound like an investment in our home. The politics say that fighting the unemployment lines are more important than fighting the shorelines. That building a wall will keep the oppressors out when we don't even have the wall strong enough to keep our tides at bay. So forget about us and our history, right? The shipyards, the naval base, the forts, the Air Force bases, the beaches, the monuments, the home, the culture. We ain't gonna let it submerge. We'll take those walls built for those borders and raise them over our jetties. Instead, we will not tread the tides while our cities drown. Norfolk, our lands may flood, but we won't allow them to be swallowed by troubled waters. Norfolk, we will surf on what we say and what we walk on. Norfolk, we will never become a lost city. Thank y'all.
Let's make some more noise for Don and Nyla. Yeah. Bars, fire. Before you move on, Don, because this is from the that's volume 1. Oh, my poem should be in there. You didn't hear me when I was looking for that. Oh, okay. But how old were we basically when y'all wrote this poem?
We was probably 16, 17, 18 when we wrote these poems.
Yeah. So yeah, we was 16, 17 writing these poems. So to all our young people, like, y'all have this voice. Y'all, like, it's in us. It's in us. All right. Let's clap it up again for Don and Nyla. Real. All right. So yeah, peace. All right. Like, can I get off stage now? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to bring up another poet. So when this poet comes up, y'all start making some noise for him. All right. Okay. Y'all clap it up for Malik. Too much. Yeah. This poem is titled "Debeautifying the Hood." I wrote this when I was 15, 14. Yes, sir, 14. Thank you, brother. Might have been 13. I was a young poet. Young Terrace, home to over 1,000 residents. Some residents have been living here for years, some months. This has been my home my whole life. I've seen beauty come in and I've seen it taken out. My first sight of this senseless injustice, I woke up one morning, seeing workers chipping, chopping, cutting down the source of our oxygen, a tree that kids played under, a symbol that signified strength, unified the projects. We hope for a city art project, profiling of the lower class, stop that in its tracks. We wanted it to go on the busy street of church to show the beauty from the hood. They denied us. I guess beauty can't come from here. Plans for us to be a part of the neon district were being drawn up. Classism took it out of the question. Now that that district is being built up, I feel like we've been put down. This marvelous area, only 2 blocks from us, is glowing, while our light is being dimmed. In 2019, rumors are saying we might be condemned. Until then, they're keeping us comfortable. It's Shark City, and it feels like it's been a frenzy of attacks. Classism is in full effect in 2016. A 16-year-old boy like me judged for where he lives. Life can be taken by the tongue. I hear slurs that stab at the heart. Part boy, hood rat, thug, drug addict. I hear them so much, I start owning them. I am a drug addict. I'm addicted to advocating for the lower class. You denied us, rejected us, disrespected us, and you still expect us to be the victim? You got it all wrong. We will be triumphant. We will be overcoming. I've been a soldier of this movement since age 11. Been marching hard, and my souls aren't even worn out yet. Been working with teens and police to stop the conflict. Got the chief's number calling, saying we need change. Redefining my community. Didn't get that art project for my neighborhood. Got it on the side of the only teen center in Norfolk. Now it's showing the beauty of hard work, the beauty of community, showing teens the beauty of community, showing that teens are working hard to change their environment, and it needs to change. We can't lay on our backs while they rip our sunshine away. If we don't rise up and lead the change, how can we get the change? A young man stands before you to show that we don't have time for hopelessness. So join in The more soldiers, the more powerful the army, the greater the movement. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was getting emotional there. I felt it. I felt the energy. I felt the community. I felt the love, and I see our young people right now. I'm looking at some of their faces, and I see the next generation, and I see the future. So happy. Woo.
I really thank you for that applause that I heard. I really didn't come to share words today. I came to receive the blessings and the power of the words that you share. You filled me up. But as I was standing on the side, I had a little thought, like jokes inside of our mind, how we laugh sometimes and nobody knows why we're smiling. And I said, I'm in a place where there are teens with a purpose. But what are teens with a purpose? They're the precursor to adults with vision. So you are our future in the best way that it could possibly be. And I'm so grateful for you because you inspire me. I've come here with so many things on me that make my shoulders not as broad as they intended to be. I'm supposed to be here at 1, but I received a call that told me that someone was in Church's Chicken on Princess Anne Road with a gun. He decided to shoot an elder, a lady whose hair was gray. He put a bullet in her head. He pulled her by the hair and continued to shoot because it was his choice that she should be dead. There was a man who worked there who cooked in the back. He heard the shots and he ran to the door. But the violent one chose to shoot some more. So 2 were shot and laid down. While we ride and we fight, we talk about a president. We talk about those that are white. But when we face the demon in the mirror so we can get ourselves right. Please forgive me because this has not been rehearsed. But God has given me a gift. I'm truly Virginia's first MC, verse for verse. I don't even have to think before I speak when it comes to this. I just close my eyes and let my heart deliver what God has put in this body as a disguise, as a vessel for him, for words to come, to uplift what is truly a gift. But the pain that a bullet brings when it enters inside of the facial membrane, the things that it has done to our community that used to be one that no longer it is, what shall we do to change this bid? There was a time and a day where if you look like me, it was virtually impossible to get a gun. Now I don't know nobody that looks like me that don't have at least one. But who do we blame? If I don't love me, how could I love you? So with your help, teens with a purpose that become adults with vision, we all will learn to love too. See, y'all inspire. The world becomes something different than what it is today we see. Just because of what teens with a purpose puts in you and brings out in me. I'm so grateful that you exist and that you continue to do what it is you do. And there's a lady named Mama D with a healing circle for you and me. So much trauma, so much pain. But there's a safe place, a Hajj, Mecca, where that pain no longer shall remain. And if it's going to get different and be something right, it's going to be because of you every day and night. And as the moon glows through the darkness and the sun through the brightness, it is you who I'm believing in and hoping for all of our righteousness. So today may be a sad one, but tomorrow looms. And it's because of you that evil shall be doomed. Don't stop what you're doing. Don't stop loving Mama D. Because even though I'm an adult, there's really a teen with a purpose hiding and living inside of me. Thank you so very much.
So, in light of all situations, heavy moments, I'm gonna ground us again. We're gonna breathe together. We're gonna lift all that heaviness off of us because we here to celebrate these young people, to celebrate their accomplishments. Thank you again, JP Page, for that freestyle. You feel me? Let's clap it up again for JP Page. All right. So we're gonna breathe in real deep and release it. Of course, you can close your eyes. We can get silent just so we have our space to feel, our space to breathe. Know that we human. Know that those feelings and emotions are all right. So first deep breath in, breathe deep. Let's blow it out. Let's breathe in. And when you breathe out, drop your shoulders, shake them out. Breathe out, shake them, loosen up. Let's loosen up. I know we might be tense. I know it might be a lot of emotions in the room. All right, and then the last one, I want you to breathe in all the positivity that you can. Breathe in the love. Breathe in the poetry that we speak in this space today. So let's breathe in. Now breathe out all that trauma, that weight that's on your chest, that weight that's on your shoulders, and let's be free. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And if you're ready to continue with some great poetry, say yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad we back. You feel me? You feel me? So I'm about to bring up a poet, a youth poet, of course. I've been working with this young person for about 3 years now. She is now currently a freshman at Norfolk State. Behold the green and gold. Y'all make some noise. Let's start clapping it up now for Yana.
So I will be honest. There is some missing words in that poem, but it's okay. I have the full one right here. But can I say this? Behold! Y'all know it. Healing is a weird process, like a fresh wound trying to recover. I have days when I'm perfect, then there's days when I'm not, when I'm on the floor, calling on the Lord, asking why me. If I were to find their buddy, I'll pair it with bipolar. It reminds me of the VA weather. One day it's cool and then another is hot. I will never understand the meaning of healing. People say it takes time and patience, but what if my time is running out? There's a saying God put his strongest soldiers in the toughest situations, which I do believe because I'm on the list. Yes, I am on the list. The battles within myself and against the world makes me want to give up. But I can't because if I do, the devil will win. Changes can only start within myself. Therefore, I know it is okay to not be okay. Removing myself for others to make sure my priorities are straight. Because at the end of the day, no one will understand you.
Let's make some more noise for the poet, Yana. Yeah. Uh, right now, I'm gonna bring up another alumni of Teens with a Purpose. Also has been a teacher artist in the past, and now is one of the team members that helps out with the young people during Bloom Force for the Hit Turn program. Y'all make some noise for Emeka.
Thanks, guys. It is purpose time. What time is it? What time is it? You know, it's a purpose, man. Someone's got to serve it. Why not you? Yes. Okay, guys. So, hi everybody. I'm Mecca, and want to dedicate this poem to my friend Omar. When Omar was murdered by a barrage of blue, an opera, an opera reverberated from my empty chest. Bullets ricocheted from car glass windows into headrest. The blind could see the death coming. The death could hear the prayer in his voice. I wonder if he knew his date. Shots emptying into his car like a bar's last call. I wonder if he knew the check was bad. I wonder why he didn't leave Norfolk. Why must our sons rise in mourning? The next time I saw Omar, it was at a homegoing. White press suit, Baltimore Orioles cap adorned his crown, ready for a world without him. The last time I saw Omar, it was in a dream, a reassurance that his life mattered. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's clap it up again for America. Yeah. All right. So, quick disclaimer for these next set of poets coming up. All right. They are not official poets yet. Okay. They're going to be reading poems from our new anthology, I Am Human, Volume 4. All right. 4. All right. So, please give them grace. They're going to be reading. Some of them are a bit nervous because it's their first time getting on the mic. So let's show them a lot of love, okay? All right. For our first poet on the mic, reading from our Creative Tongues Anthology, volume number 4. 4, not 4. We don't 4. 4. Y'all clap it up for Winter.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm reading the poem by Allura called Ancestors. We stand on the shoulders of our history. Without our ancestors, nothing would have changed. Racism would still be thriving. If awesome human beings like King never exposed the darkness, we will never see the light. We will never accomplish anything. They risked their lives for us to be equal. They got arrested and beaten for us to be equal. We are the product of what our ancestors fought for. We have to honor them for what they did for us. Freedom is equality. Freedom is peace. Freedom is love.
Let's clap it up. Make some noise for Winter. Yeah. Her first time on the mic. So love, love, love. All right. Next up on the mic. Don't see her right now. Oh, yeah. Next up on the mic. Y'all clap it up. Start clapping now so she can start feeling the energy. All right, everybody clap it up for Shania. Yeah. Come on, Shania. Come on, they clapping for you, girl. Let's go. You got it. Come on, you got it. Go in,
Today I'm gonna be reading Reggie's poem, Checking. Friends, check. Love, check. Respect, check. Success goes a long way when you have people to support you. Fun, check. Joy, check. Games, check. Happiness can get you through a rough day. Poetry, check. Music, check. Art, check. Art can inspire you to be scared. All these things I got from TWP, all these experiences will help me succeed. All these things will stay with me for the last time. Checking out.
Oh, there we go. Let's shout out Shania. Yeah. So before the event started, I asked the young people that are going to be reading out of the new book to like pick a poem that resonated with them. So they're picking poems that resonated with them. All right. We're gonna take a pause on the youth reading from the book because I'm about to bring up, well, still a youth. Feel me? Yeah, still a youth, but also alumni. Y'all make it some noise. Start clapping it up now for DJ Trend.
Um, I was not prepared, but hi guys. I'm going I'm going to be reading my poem, my Yuriki. I made this I think 2 years ago. But yeah. Trinity, Tierra, LaShawn, the House of Parker. Also known as Trimbin to my older brothers, LaShawn to my grandma, Pebbles to my mom. Queen of brutal honesty and the god of clumsiness. A princess who locks up her feelings and emotions in a tower and not letting her hair come down long enough for someone to come up and grab them. The girl whose hair and personality is the equivalent of a jester or a clown. First grandchild, first niece, and the firstborn and only girl to my mother. The middle child of my wait, what? Oh, the middle child of 3 girls to my father. Child of a narcissistic deadbeat. Daughter of a high yellow yelling woman. A loud but yet quiet storm with sunshine pinking through just enough to make a rainbow. As soft as a teddy bear, but as hard-headed as a stone wall. The definition of I'll listen to everyone else's problems, but won't talk about my own. I either overthink a lot or don't use my head at all. Talented, talented, resilient, intelligent, noble-minded, inspirational, teachable, youthful. I am Trinity.
If you didn't know her, you know her now. Come on, let's clap it up. Yeah. And as you can see, multi-talented DJ, writer, rapper, what else? Artist, host, visual artist. So yeah, multi-talented young people. Let's shout out the young people one more time. Come on, make some noise for the young people. All right. So next up, I'm gonna bring up another young person reading from the anthology. Let's clap it up for Markia. Come on, as she makes her way all the way to the stage. Come on. She a little nervous, but she got it, y'all. Come on, they support her. I'm right here with you.
Hi guys, I'm a little nervous. Can't do it, but y'all. Today I'm reading a list of poems. I am thinking about being a president, but I'm kicking myself to be for being hesitant. I need to start believing myself, just not for me, no one else. I'm gonna start my campaign. They are basic, but I am not. I'm going to fight all these problems, all that, and I'm gonna take it my own way. I believe that I can do it. I'm gonna refuse to play it small, but I'll be the first. I'll be the first female to scale that wall to the highest height. I'll stand tall. I'm thinking about being president. As I stand in my power, I am no longer feeling hesitant.
I don't know why you was nervous. You did awesome. All right. So, I'm gonna have DJ Trend spin for like 5 minutes. Okay, mix and mingle a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back to y'all with a writing prompt. Y'all ready? All right. So mix and mingle, network a little bit. Also, check out our table. If you haven't already gotten the anthology, go grab one. We got QR codes where you can scan so you can pay the $15. It's basically free. I'm telling you, it's basically free. Oh, it's 20. Oh, sorry, it's 20 now. Only $20. So we ain't even got a break change. You just peel off that dub. All right, so let's rock out with DJ Trend, and then we're gonna move on All right. And then also stop into the art gallery in there because it's more art and beautiful works to see. So definitely mix around and let's do it. All right. I'll see y'all in a few. And also, if you want refreshments, the refreshments are open as well, okay? If you want refreshments, the refreshments are open as well.
No smoke, but I be too hot. No bird, but I be too fly. I do this just for fun. Keep throwing shots, no gun. Y'all be hating for no reason. Same day, whole nother season. I'ma still be me. T-R-I-N, I know ease. All about my bread, no yeast. I'ma be B-I-G. Big head boss on the team. Everything on me cause green. I'ma just be myself cause it's God over everything. Need no help.
Be on the scene, it's demon time. Tryna do my life, but I always shine. I'm chopped up real small, real fine. Fits too clean, too fine. We up to the sky. Brothers keepers, they mind. Thank the Lord in the sky, can't never lie. I'm a vet, y'all a rookie. Don't got no time. Used to the team, not qualified. Do it real easy every time. Clear the room when I come inside. Do what I want, can't do it for the vine. And when I saw time, let it in. Change the game up, editing. Because of God, I'm free from my sins. And I can never lose, I can only win. It's verity.
Yeah, big new coming in spot, we too high. Flow so fire, call me new part. Don't do no new friends or new ops. I'm killing the game so effortlessly. Spitting my rhymes with no effort to ease. Stacking my blues, but I'm throwing the bees. When I'm getting God, things drop down to my knees. Come through the storm, I see better days. Free on my voice, locked in the cage. Gotta stay focused, no running astray. We get real active when we come to play.
Y'all tripping. And my crew dripping. Walking the function, we already sipping. That lippin'. Came us with us and you walk into slipping. Don't like niggas, we already clicking. Don't like mental because of no friction. Don't do my crew, don't be mixing. We stuck in your head like a bad clipping. Might write bars for the inner musician. Don't get pissed off for the kids and munitions. Our girl track to the star recognition.
When it's like through, rolling with my crew. Nobody do it like I do. No, I do it real smooth. Like Mike the criminal. Always a point real critical. Real out ACDC. Everybody can't ride like me. Do a man need therapy, making moves while you losing sleep. Hating on me, hating on me. Why you hating on me? Hating on me. Hey, why you hating on me?
Hold on, come on, bro. How you gonna start with a beat cut off?
DJ Lee, DJ Lee, baby.
I'm in my prime. It's only a matter of time before I shine. You want me on your verse to take it in for me to sign. You stay up on my lip just like it's perfect to them lines. And keep me out your bitches, other business. You can mind. I'm about to switch it up. T-R-I-N. I tell you, I'm about to whip it up. Every time I wanna say that crowd, I'm about to get this shit up. He got me on his memory free. I swear to God, I'm getting sucked. You play with train, your karma gone. You know you run it.
Down, I walk up in the morning, they just know I'm about to blow a pound. We pull up to the spot and you gon' know we straight up on sound. I'm praying to the heavens. I stay humble, gotta touch the ground. Bet you ain't know we coming crazy. Had to come and get some dreams and aspirations. It's trying to stick it from my past relations. And I can't go out with no altercation. He's scared, he trying to start negotiations. Let's talk about money, have a conversation. I lie and wait, but you don't know because I'm really patient. She knows she ain't, y'all cannot reach so far, she out the nation. I switch the flow, I hope you notice that I keep it hazing. I'm wild, eating up the beat. I like my chicken season mild. I'm different every time I walk into the function. My style check on me, son, say, man, just mind you better sit down, you a child.
I wanna bring it back. I want all that talking, I ain't never really good for that.
I come to the function and look around cause I can never let you can run the dick from the beach. You better watch it. That's supposed to move salads, not focusing on the phone and that phone double.
Don't hate with the gang, cause they all weird. Started from the bottom, trending topic, now we all here. Got the only man of
If you can hear my voice, say yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I hope y'all enjoying the refreshments and hors d'oeuvres. I'm just joking. I like to say words in a different way if you don't know. But oh, could people sign in right here, please? We need all our guests to sign in here, not our young people. Oh yeah, and also, okay, we'll pass it around. So if you're a guest, please take this, sign in if you want to get some information from us, know when our events are, know what programs we offer for young people if you have a young person in your life or you're a young person yourself. So I'm gonna start passing this sign-in sheet around, and yeah, just try to find it. It's on a black clipboard with a blue pen. All right, we're gonna keep rocking out with DJ Leak and DJ Trend on the ones and twos. Yeah, you know they gonna spin. Yeah, let's go.
Trap money, penny. Got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Yeah. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always. But the new me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they running out of options. Cause I've been going off and they don't know when to stop. And then when you get to top and I see that you've been learning. And when you get to shopping, you spend it like you earned it. And when you popped off on your ex, he deserved it. I thought you would've won from the jump, that confirmed it. Trap money, Benny. I buy you champagne, but you love some Henny. From the block like you Jenny. I know you special, girl, cause I know too many. Risha, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. JT, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always.
Then we kissing in a wave, kissing in a wave, kissing in a wave. I need that black card in the code to the safe, code to the safe, code to the safe. I show 'em how to network and Netflix and chill. What's your net?
Cause I want you. Now everybody go to breakfast.
Choco bow for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt, I'm a me happy adult, I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the guy insult, I'm a mind that's you the talk, I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble, she manipulate my love, I know only, and I know they care both, like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry yo. I need to go and shadow. 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 Shadow. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. I need to go and shadow. I did put a control and kill Soboma. I did try to buy moto, want to use that Corolla. My feelings with this swing like Django Lover. Feelings with this one.
Baby, dime la verdad. Si te olvidaste de mí, yo sé que fue una noche nada más, que no se vuelve a repetir. Tal vez en ti quise encontrar lo que en otra perdí. Tu orgullo no me quiere hablar, entonces vamos a competir. A ver, ey, no me gusta perder. Dime qué vamos a hacer. Me paso mirando el cel, wow, no puede ser. Aunque me tarde un poco, juro que voy a responder. Quisiera volverte a ver. Quisiera volverte a ver encima de brincando. Lo rica que te ves. No sé qué estamos esperando. El orgullo no está ganando. Ay, baby, dime la verdad. Si te olvidaste de mí, yo sé que fue una noche nada más, que no se vuelve a repetir. Tal vez en ti quise encontrar, ay, lo que en otra perdí. Tu orgullo no me quiere hablar, entonces vamos a competir. A ver. Ey, desde que nos vimos, pienso en cómo nos comimos, pues. Después dividimos cada cual por su camino. En la alfombra aún están las manchas de vino. ¿Dónde está?
Are we ready for Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl? Yeah!
Si te digo que me gusta que estás bueno, no lo tomes por cumplido.
And Green Day. Okay. Yeah.
Patron, no ice. If we can pop bottles all night, baby, you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah, baby, I can treat you so special, so nice. Yeah, so the gym for you tonight, baby, you can go wherever you like. I said you can go wherever you like. Yeah. Anytime you want to, pick up the telephone. You know it ain't nothing to drop a couple stacks on you. Want it, you can get it, my dear. $5 million whole drop business, I swear. Yeah, I want your body, need your body. Long as you got me, you won't need nobody. You want it, I got it, go get it, I buy it. Tell them all the broke joker, be quiet. Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. And we can pop bottles all night, baby, you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah, baby, I can treat you so special, so nice. Yeah, so the gym for you tonight, baby, you can go wherever you like. I said you can go wherever you like. Yeah. Shout me you the hottest, love the way you drive it, brain so good, good for you in the college, dedicated deposits, vacations in the tropics.
Come on, DJ Lee, let's go. Let me hear it.
Never ever gotta go in your way. Just think. Show me how I thank for that, cause I showed you that light that you're going. I told you, I need you, like now, I need you to.
All right, if you can hear my voice, say yeah, yeah. If you can hear my voice, say I am human. If you can hear my voice, say anthology number 4. I love being a host. You can just get people to do stuff. All right, so we are about to move on with our program. Of course, like I said, we're going to have a writing prompt. So I'm about to give y'all the writing prompt now. See it in your head. Start writing on your phones, writing on a piece of paper that you have. All right, so the writing prompt is you're going to answer the question, what do you want to leave behind for the next generation? All right. What do you want to leave behind for the next generation? All right. And we only have what? Oh, we only have 3 of the I Am Human anthology number 4 left. So we only have 3 of those left. So if you want to buy a book, it's best to do it right now, so it does not get sold out. So we only got 3 books left. Please go grab your book. And then some of the artists are in this room. Get them to sign it. It's a book signing, y'all. All right. So like I said before, what dreams or what do you want to leave behind for the next generation, okay? What dreams, what things that you want to leave behind for the next generation, okay? Understood? All right. So y'all start writing that. And while y'all writing that, I'm about to bring up an amazing poet, a fashionista, and also the editor one of the editors of I Am Human. Let's clap it up for Michaela.
Death has knocked on my doorstep too many times for me to remember. Has entered my home as an unwanted guest without notice or invitation, consuming all my space to full capacity. Death has walked with me, clinging to my bedside, called me friend as if it knows me, sat and watched me at the calm of night, making sure I don't run and tell mommy. For most people believe that death is a conversation people try to avoid and an inevitable consequence of life. For others, it could be an escape, a way to no longer be burdened from the responsibilities that haunts them constantly. Death is a curious wonder of the afterlife, a beginning to an end. Death can be so quick, similar to a bullet piercing through flesh, quick and cold. The transformation of life slowly draining to nothing, a corpse of no thoughts, no laughter, no pain, no remorse. In return, just a dead silence. A long road trip to the abyss of nothing, a journey only few hope to take peacefully. The lucky ones choose for themselves, the rest become victim to their own demise, a melodramatic drama of this thing called life and death. Sitting on my mind like the annoying pop-up ads on TV, a fun game of cat and mouse, death, the predator, and we the prey. The cruelty of darkness overtaking the weak and most vulnerable. They say keep your enemies close and your friends closer. Darkness, my frenemy, misunderstood, and my shield when times got rough. When the sun begins to fade away and the darkness creeps up, I remember just how insignificant my problems truly are. I begin to understand how alike we all are. Death is like the monster under your bed when you were a kid. You hid under the covers, hoping and praying the monster won't make you its next victim. It's those demons many of us try to hide behind our fake mask and a smile. It's the baggage we hide on our shoulders and in our closets. Death has no friend but the dark of night. Death has no morals or ethics, no schooling or higher education. Death cloak is unknown. And if you don't pay close attention, you will get evicted. A vast reminder of how untouchable death is, like Thanos and his Infinity Gauntlet. Death has no true purpose but to steal, kill, and destroy everything in its path. Death has become a course I've never been afraid to depart to. Always on the schedule to drop off, but never got the courage to go. Frightened of all the what ifs and what could have been. Too scared of dreams I could have made a reality if only I had one more chance. If only death didn't come knocking at my door so soon. Death has never cared about my goals or the accomplishments I've done, the tears I've cried, nor my suffering. Death doesn't care who you are or what you've done, because at the end, we must all prepare for an unwelcome guest. Thank you.
Let's make some noise for the poet. Yeah. And also our editor, Em. Let's do it. All right. So, y'all ready for another poet? If you ready for another poet, say yeah. All right. I was gonna bring either Simon or you wanna go? All right, let's clap it up. Let's start clapping now because this young person is a Youth Poet Laureate for Norfolk Ambassador for 2025. Come on, clap it up. That's a big deal. She represents our city as the ambassador for the Youth Poet Laureate shield. Let's go. Y'all clap it up for Shy Heaven.
We walk beneath the same sky, each of us carrying a vision, a quiet determination to move forward. Graduation, success, the chance to grow through something more. These are the goals we hold, not for ourselves, but for one another. Though our paths may differ, the journey connects us. In classrooms, in late night struggles, in moments of doubt and success, we find common ground. It's not only the destination that matters, but the steps we take together, lifting each other, sharing the weight, celebrating the process. We are bound by the desire to rise, to create, to belong, and to become. And in that shared purpose, we find strength, we find unity.
Let's clap it up again for our Norfolk U Poet Laureate Ambassador for 2025, Shot Heaven. There we go. You got a longer title than me. All right. So this next person I'm about to come up, I done known them since we were young people. We were on a slam team together, the Hampton Roads U Poetry team. HR, two up, two up, two up. And now she is a teaching artist along with me and also the coach of the Hampton Roads U Poetry team. Y'all start making some noise now for Imagine!
Hi, my name is Imagine. That is spelled IMAJYN. Dotted with two hearts because it's all love. I'm a nationally ranked poet, host, and facilitator. And I have a little poem for y'all today from our first anthology. 2006. Sitting in my great grandmother's living room, pushing the VCR tape and holding my breath. I can't wait for the magic about to unfold. I hear a deep, calming voice. 5-year-old me imagines God to sound like, and he says, coming soon to theaters. And after a bubbly wash of previews, Little Mermaid glistens over my screen. 5-year-old me is overflowing with excitement. I loved turning pillowcases into mermaid fins. Loved learning about the versatility of dingle hoppers. Loved transforming my bathtub into an underwater shipwreck worth exploring. But the real star, fish, is the underwater sea witch herself, a laugh that amidst the force of a tidal wave, body sashaying around her chamber in true elegance, walk, attracting even the most handsome of merfolk, aura shining brighter than flotsam and jetsam's electricity. Ursula, you are everything I want to grow into. A fierce queen who gets what she wants, headstrong, confident, never apologizing for existing. In some spaces, I feel the need to boa constrict myself because apparently a trans girl in makeup and heels is venom. But who gives a damn about the fact I feel trapped on the inside? At least I'm still breathing. We have heard so many stories of queer kids drowning in hate, drowning in slurs, drowning in broken, bruised, bloody knuckles, drowning in scratched up baseball bats and bullet casings. But you took up all the space you need to. Dare someone to even think about looking at you sideways. All it takes is one fiery glance and they melt at your feet. Girl, you dance over the ashes like your body is weightless. And I want to be free like that. Get to the point where any song is my solo. Any dance floor, my underwater layer, and I finally get my magical spin transformation sequence into a black floor-length dress with frills that look like tentacles. And in this moment, every drip and drop of feminine energy I muster is not too much. It's not nuisance, a distraction, embarrassment, monstrosity, target on my back, or an excuse for some kind of advance. It's just girl dancing, living her life to the music she loves. And you know, I live my life not just for you, my underwater queen, but for all of your loyal subjects who have modeled themselves after you. I've heard of girls who were sent swimming and still ain't come up for air, were persecuted and hunted, but still thrive, shine brighter than any of King Triton's rainbows, because you taught us to take our crowns back. We queens like you, and queens like you are the true definition of magic.
Come on, that's a poet doing a poem. Imagine, please come back up here with me. Please come back up here with me. Come on. Let's give her flowers. Come on, let's go, let's go. So, imagine, when did you start writing?
Technically, I've been writing my whole life. But we'll say I got started taking poetry seriously, actually in Hear This Club when I was 14. Shout out Blair.
What is Hear This Club?
Hear This Club is TWP's poetry club that we do. We go through different schools in Norfolk, Chesapeake, Virginia Beach. We everywhere for real. And we engage with young writers and creatives at those schools and like do literacy workshops, poetry workshops, different kind of stuff like that.
Oh, so you started at the poetry Hear This Club,
Right?
And now you're a teaching artist in that exact club,
Right, full circle. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's me.
Thank you again, and shout out to all the young people that have her as a teaching artist at any of these schools. That's some fire right there. All right, let's go. That done got me excited. Woo! Y'all want to hear another poem? All right. We got. Did everybody that I asked to do a poem today did it? Yes. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I knew I was missing. And who? Oh, you went to the prompt. Oh, she wants to read an excerpt out of the book. Okay. Crowd participation. I love that. There we go. So first, I'm gonna bring up Bree, our youth poet. She's gonna be a part of this slam team hopefully this year. She been grinding and doing her thing. Y'all start making some noise. Start clapping it up now for Brianna.
Thank you. Hi guys. Oh wow, everyone said hey to me. That's great. Okay. This one is called Broken Stems. Petals torn one by one, stripped of beauty under the sun. A flower once vibrant and fair, reduced to a stem left bare. Each petal is a piece of the self that's offered freely but without any stealth. Yet the hands that take never give, leaving the flower with no will to live. Roots anchored deep, yearning to grow, but the plucking never seems to slow. A cycle of life, a never-ending tale as the flower's spirit begins to fail. But what if the flower was never meant to bloom, destined to wither and to meet its doom? She's silent, witness to her demise as the taker's greed and its soul's decline. If only the flower could speak its mind, it would say, how could I help if only I weren't so blind? It searches to find one who values its worth, one that allow it to flourish on this earth. But alas, the plucking continues on as the flower's light slowly fades and it's gone. A tale of the life's unsung, the price of giving forever young.
There we go, poet. Clap it up for the poet. Awesome. All right. We're going to keep moving and grooving. Y'all clap it up for, we got a guest in the room that wants to read an excerpt from our anthology, I Am Human. Let's clap it up. Start making some noise now for C. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
I am nervous, but this one resonated to me, so I'm gonna read this one. Okay. Miss Leilani wrote this. Leilani wrote this. It's untitled. All right. She's gone. You can't see her in my eyes. So I'm packing up her clothes, her pillows, her notes, packing all the things she would have gave you if you were still in the same. I'm packing up all her tears that came from her eyes. I'm packing up all those lies you told her over time. I'm packing all the skills you taught her because she had nothing else to give. Packing myself up because it's time for me to live. I'm packing my life away in store for me to make a new one. I'm taking my trash and throwing it away in my past. To stay forever, I'm choosing me. I'm choosing to heal, just like they say, healing is always done in a better place.
Let's clap it up for the performer, C, and also for the writer, the poet, Leilani. Yeah. All right, all right. So, before we end this thing, because we are about to end very shortly, I want to say, Miss Shauna, could you hold that book up behind you? Okay, Miss Shauna is currently holding the last book that we have left. Okay, so if you haven't got your book and cop yet, let's do that now because it's gonna be over with once they are sold out, and then you only can get them online, and then you can't get them signed by the poets right now. And also, we have our older anthologies from throughout the years, so poems from throughout TWP's like lineage. Yeah, I think that's the word I wanted to use. Yep, thank you. Thank you, poet. Poets, no poets. All right, so make sure y'all go over there and cop some of the older books. We only got one new book left, and the older books are only $15. All right, and then the new anthologies are $20. Exactly, and then my hosting fee. I'm just joking. All right, are y'all ready for a musical performance? Okay, we've been hearing poetry and great writing all day. Now we're about to shift gears and hear a music selection from another ED, the other ED, Andre Love. All right, this person is a poet, writer, artist, producer, chef. Come on, keep naming the stuff off. He made clothes. Father. Oh, good job. A dope friend. A big good brother. Y'all clap it up for my boy Andre Love. You know you gotta hype your big dogs up. Let's go.
All right, good afternoon. How y'all doing? Wonderful. All right, I'm gonna do a song. My name's Andre. I love you too. I love you, daughter. All right, cool. Everything is changing. Time is moving so fast. Let the wind take me. Seasonal colors fading like our friendship. time of transition. I hope my wrongs can be fixed. I'm way beyond acceptance, so now I'm moving on. That cycle is dead and gone. No, no. Yeah. Gonna take a lot with me. I learned a lot along the way, but now I'm moving on. Whoa. I've been solo lately. Burning sage to clear the space, make room for forward thinking. But it's 3 a.m. This poem's getting lengthy. Been chasing my dreams instead of chasing ladies. I swear I'm searching for myself, so now I'm moving on. That cycle is dead and gone. Gonna take a lot with me. I learned a lot along the way, but now I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Oh, I use this as confession. Music help me let go. My head is full of questions. Finding light in my soul. I wasn't always honest. I held a lot inside. I watched the version of me vanish. I use this as confession. Music help me let go. My head is full of questions. I'm finding light in my soul. I wasn't always honest. I held a lot inside. I watched the version of me vanish. I was doing damage, searching for an answer, racing in a bunch of circles. I was lost, jaded by the smoke and mirrors falling off. People that I called friends falling off, not picking up calls. I was doing bad, y'all. Was doing bad, y'all. I used this as confession. Music helped me let go. I use this as confession, yeah. Music helped me let go. I use this as confession, yeah. Music helped me let go. I use this as confession, yeah. Music helped me let go. So now I'm moving on. That cycle is dead and gone. Thank you.
Let's make some more noise for Dre. Come on. Y'all mind if I sit down too and host? Artist doing artistry. That's amazing. Wow. A musician doing music. Okay. Yeah, Miss Shauna's is better, of course. She does everything better. Let's do it. All right. So that includes the portion of the Quan. Okay, Quan closing it out. I love that. A young person closing it out. Let's do it. So let's start clapping it up. while he looks for his poem in the anthology, I'm gonna let y'all know what's gonna go on after Quan concludes his poem. So we're gonna walk around, network, get your book signed by the poets, and then we're gonna leave right here at 3. Okay? All right. All right. And Miss Joan from the Inspire Art Gallery would like to say, would you like to say it before Quan comes up? All right, let's clap it up for Miss Joan one more time.
Oh my God, I have just been so fulfilled. You all are so wonderful. A couple of things. There are some forms here. If you would like to get on my email so that you'll know what's going on here, please fill in one of these forms. They're over there on that table, and there are pins over there. So we look forward to getting your emails and letting you know about what we're doing. Also, there's a program for the month for the exhibition that we have up. So pick up a copy and share it with somebody so that they know we exist. Okay. And again, thank you since I have the floor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all have just been wonderful. Everybody's been wonderful. And so make sure that I get to thank you, hug you, get your signature, because you all are just absolutely fabulous. Thank you.
Let's clap it up and make some more noise for the Inspire Art Gallery and Miss Joan and her team letting us, come on, clap it up, make some noise. Letting us be in this space.
I forgot the donation bin is over there.
Also, make sure you donate to the art gallery too, so we can keep Black artistry, Black voice, Black messages here in the city of Norfolk. All right, let's go, let's go. All right, are y'all ready for the last poet of the day? Y'all start clapping it up now for Daquan. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? This poem's so good, I don't even need a book. Alright, let me tell you a little something about me right quick. Yeah, my name's Quan. I'm a poet, farmer, mechanic, glassblower, anything you want me to be, I'll do it. You feel me? But this poem is called Farmer. This is a PSA. Save-A-Lot has been burnt down, our only supermarket in the neighborhood. Welcome to Norfolk. Isn't it ironic that we live in a flood zone, but the food is deserted? Isn't it ironic that the Black kids don't have nowhere healthy to eat? Sowing seeds, hoping that I can grow enough food to feed my community. My first plant, a sunflower, hoping that I can grow enough beauty so they can see worth in my neighborhood. This garden makes me feel like I'm walking on air, worthy enough to breathe it again, smelling less like justification every time that I sow a seed. It smells more like I'm getting my voice back every time that I pluck a fruit that couldn't be poisoned. They took our stores, so I became one with the land. They deemed unworthy. Does this garden make a statement? Does this garden prove enough to show this community is worthy? They said we have burned what they have given, so I just got the best fix and became the man with gloves and dirt. I didn't plant this flower just to make it look pretty. I know it's easy to blame Black boys who look like me. I know it's easy to blame Black boys who struggle with their voice. So I planted hope, resilience, and life. This is not just some community, this is my home. I love the people. I want best for them, best for us. My name is Daquan, and I am a farmer. Thank you.
Mic drop. Hold up, Quan. Cuz I got a couple questions for you, sir. Can we clap it up for Quan one more time? I want to take this time to highlight Quan as well. A poet, a young person that came to TDP. How was your experience when you first came to TDP? Like, what was your how How was your attitude first coming to TDP?
Man, when I first come to the AP, I was shy. I ain't talk to nobody. I didn't eat nothing for the whole day. I was just ready to go home.
And how are you all now? How are you now?
I'm like very talkative. love meeting new people. Love meeting new folks all around the world.
Sure. And now you have found your voice and you speak out for what you believe in for your community, right?
Yes, sir.
And you said you're a glass blower.
Yep.
All these things. How did you get these opportunities?
Got it straight from TWP, man. Y'all come and visit.
Yeah, there we go.
It's right down the street.
Right down the street.
We have the owner of the glass studio right here, Robin Rogers.
Yeah. Who Quan just shouted out was Robin Rogers. Wave your hand again, Robin. He doesn't quite own the Chrysler Studio, but we all wish. But he's definitely a pivotal part at the museum, and also he is a part of our board of directors here at Teens with a Purpose, pushing this organization to be better for our young people. So let's shout out Robin Rogers again. Every Wednesday, we go to the glass blowing studio with the Chrysler, with Robin, with Quan, because Quan is now an intern there. Let's clap it up for Quan for that. And they go and teach the young people how to be glass blowers. And now Quan is an intern there, and we're trying to build up the next generation so they can be the next generation of artist glass blowers. So yeah, it's all about legacy. It's always about building up the next generation. Let's clap it up for that. All right. What time is it? Purpose time. But purpose time. All right, but what's the actual time? The number 2:41. All right. So what is currently about to go on now? I want y'all to, if you purchase the book from any of the decades, any of the years that TDP has been doing the anthology, please go walk around, find some of the poets that are in the book, get them to sign your book, celebrate them, show them how much you appreciate them for their artistry. And yeah, mingle, network with people here. Hip turns, we're going to be cleaning up shortly, so we can break down quickly. Also, if you want to get some TDP merch and swag, we got our Artivist shirts in that green and yellow colorway, and then in that burgundy and yellow colorway. So y'all go cop some merch, go cop a book, and meet somebody dope and say hello. All right. It has been amazing with y'all tonight. My name is Big Leak one more time, and y'all gonna be rocking out with DJ Trend. She gonna spin us out for the rest of the night. Y'all, let's go.
Time came and I owned it just like Brian Jackson start balling. When I touched the rock and I cracked the block when I pulled up and that mustard dropped.